Good morning, happy Saturday, happy day 5. I just took Duncan out and I'm leaving pretty soon actually. I don't have that much time. I have like just a little over a half an hour. So I need to get things together. Water and coffee. So Keith signed up for a volleyball tournament today. It's at a nice outdoor volleyball court. It's called ATX Beach. And it's probably gonna be all day. Like we're leaving at 9 and depending on how long it takes, it could go till like 6 o'clock. And so I was trying to decide like what I wanted to do today, but there's a bunch of different trails over there. Like Walnut Creek is over there if you have any idea what I'm talking about. So I was like, okay, I'll go with, and then I can take Duncan on one of the trails. We only have one car between the two of us because I mean, we definitely don't need more than that, but I just couldn't really decide what I wanted to do today, so we're gonna go with to volleyball. We're gonna figure it out as the day goes along. But I need to get this coffee in me because I'm so tired. And on the weekends, I really try to get Duncan out more, period. Like we'll go to the Ladybird Path or we'll just go out and do something outside. So this is what we happen to be doing today. And I just really wanted to get out, you know, so this will work out. It'll be good for Duncan. He'll be really happy. I just have to remember to pack everything. Weather should be decent. I feel like doing trails is one of his favorite things. I just get scared because I'm gonna be alone and it's a weekend, so it's likely to be very, very populated. But if it's not, I'm gonna chicken out and probably try to find a different route because I have a fear of being kidnapped. I will be bringing my pepper spray and everything. Also, I'm afraid of snakes. So originally I was wearing just this hoodie. It's like a lighter, almost like an active hoodie. However, it's gonna be in the 40s still for the next 2 hours before it reaches the 50s. So I decided to add this like athletic-y jacket situation. So we got 2 layers, leggings, shoes. I am gonna pack this little water bottle sling. I got it recently because I'm gonna need water with me. If I wasn't wearing all black, you could probably see it better, but it's super cool. So I'll put water obviously in the main compartment. In the front, there's a zip pocket and then this bigger pocket with a little pocket behind it. So I put an ID and a credit card just in case. And then there's a key string, so I'll put my keys on here once I'm done using them. Obviously, we'll put my phone in here. I don't know if I'm gonna bring my camera or if I'm just gonna film on my phone, to be honest. I have my pepper spray and little alarm. I don't know if it's gonna be safe for them to just be out and about, so I might have to put them away in a pocket, we'll see. But I can tighten this. And honestly, maybe I'd wear it like around the back. That might be better when we're walking on the trail. Because normally I'd wear like a little, you know what I'm trying to say, like a belt bag, but this way, normally I'd do that. But this way I can bring my water bottle. It's from Base, I love it. And watch the coolest feature. Not that I need this at all today, but if you were at the gym, watch this. No, it's too heavy. My water bottle's like full, but normally, it's magnetic. So if your water bottle isn't as full and it's not as heavy, keep in mind I have a fresh 32 ouncer in there. It sticks. So, I don't know how strong the magnet is. I haven't tested it. Good boy. Are you excited to go out? 9 o'clock and we're out and about for the day on a Saturday. Let's do it. I just dropped Keith off at volleyball. There's like courts over there. You can't see because this tree is kind of in the way, but there's a lot of grass area that like we could hang out, but I don't really know the culture. So right away, we're just gonna go to the trail. I am so bad at geography. So like I'm trying to figure out on the map where to go and where to park and like where the trails are. So we're just gonna drive there and see what happens. We just parked. Duncan's going crazy. It's super populated, which is amazing for us today. The thing is, I think there's a lot of different trail options and I have no idea how to navigate that. So I'm gonna get out and just try to figure it out. Okay, change of plans. We're back in the car because I got out and started investigating around and we were in an off-leash area. And Duncan, we've taken him to an off-leash trail before. He did amazing. Like, he doesn't care about other dogs. He's only weird about other dogs when we're close to home. When we're away from home, like, he's so good. However, I don't feel comfortable taking that on by myself. Like last time we went to an off-leash trail, it was Keith and I, and sometimes honestly Duncan listens better to him. I think part of it is because he wants to protect me, but also part of it, like the sound of a more manly voice. I know it's sexist, but like Duncan listens better, okay? It's kind of rude. Like he literally listens better. But so I was like, okay, this is an off-leash area. I don't really want to take this on by myself. Got back in the car, drove around, and this park is huge. There's a lot of different trails, but I didn't see any sign that said like on leash. And just by myself, I'd rather have him on leash. And so we just drove throughout like the whole thing, and I didn't see any on leash areas. So I think we're just gonna drive to the Ladybird path that I always do on weekends. That's like super populated, everyone's on leash, whatever, that I've shown a lot before. So I do feel bad because Duncan was like really excited to get out and like be in the nature, but I just don't want to do that by myself. And it's not even like I'm worried about getting kidnapped because it's so populated there. Like I feel better about being alone, but I don't know. I don't want Duncan on leash if everyone else is off leash because then he'll feel restricted, but I also don't want him off leash by myself. So I know that was really long and you're probably like, who cares? But like, I care. Okay, I care because I feel bad. He was so excited, but I'm just not up for it by myself. So let's drive to our next destination. It's been a crazy Saturday morning already. Plans changing left and right. Got there, but I warmed up a little walking, but honestly it's pretty chilly out today. There's no sun, which obviously makes it even colder. We walked for I think close to an hour. I think it was like 55 or 56 minutes, and Duncan was cashed in the car. Like he was fully laying on his side like asleep, and the drive home is not very long. Definitely having a bagel right away. I'm so hungry, and truly, with this new diet or whatever, I've been feeling much more happy in terms of like, I'm more proud of myself, and also I'm just feeling amazing. Like my stomach is feeling so good. I don't know. And I love making things at home. I mean, sometimes too much cooking can be a lot, right? Like I can't imagine having to cook for like a whole family. Like it's just my boyfriend and I mean, he made dinner last night. I didn't make everything, but I do make more things than him, which is totally fine. Like I enjoy it, but I just feel like a lot of times when you make good things at home, it's just so nourishing, like from, I guess, an ingredient standpoint, but also like heartwarming. So I just feel like I've really been eating awesome, and I'm really happy about it. You know, like I get to enjoy a bagel, 2 ingredients, because I made it at home. So this type of bagel, great for the diet. A regular bagel, probably not. And I love a regular bagel, but for the next 70 whatever days, I won't be having one. And that's just that. So I'm like really starting to kind of get worried about Colorado. I need to stay on this, and I'm probably gonna have a lot of meat sticks, and that's okay. But I'm gonna have to figure it out because I don't know what kind of places we're eating at. Like, do I hit up a grocery store? The bagels are definitely a little stiff, but once I throw them in the air fryer, toast them up, whatever, they get nice and soft. They just have to be warmed up, and I do like to get them a little toasted too. Okay, that's hot, obviously. But I have gotten a few questions on them, so I made a bunch the most recent time I made them, and I probably said this in that video, but just reminding you, I basically put as many in the fridge as I thought we would go through in like 4 days, and we each usually have 1 a day. So I put like 8 in the fridge, and then I froze the rest because I technically don't really know how long they're good for, and I have a fear of eating spoiled food and like getting really sick and dying. I know that's irrational, okay? I know, but let me tell you why. I saw this story once about this guy, I think it was a real story, who ate rice, like literally rice, not even meat or dairy or anything like that, after it sat out for too long, and somehow he got sick and literally ended up dying. So that is a fear of mine. So I try not to push things too far. I know some things are definitely good past their expiration date, and sometimes if you just like smell it or check it out, it might be okay, but I do have a fear, so I'm not gonna recommend that you leave these out for much longer than that because I don't want to be responsible if you get sick, and because I am afraid of getting sick, so I don't even leave them out that long anyway. So I'm so excited to eat this, and then I think I'm gonna make another coffee and just chill, maybe watch something, get some work done. It's cold out, which makes me want to just like stay inside and chill, which is totally fine, right? because I'm a day off with my workouts, I am gonna do back and buys today. There's like a CrossFit event at my apartment today, but I'm not really into CrossFit. I mean, it's super cool if you are. I just don't typically do it, but it's like a CrossFit like free class, and I just didn't really care to go. So actually it's happening. It started like 40 minutes ago, so I wasn't home anyway. I could have stayed home if I wanted to go to it, but I want to wait till that's cleared out before I work out. I also, since I just got back from the walk, I technically have to wait at least 3 hours anyway. And I'm in no rush to go lift. I'll lift whenever I feel like it. Also, it's Saturday, so like, I'm sure it's busy at some points in the day, but later, when people start to like make plans and have dinner and whatever, I'm sure the gym will clear up for a bit. He really must be so tired. He didn't even come over to see me when I started making my bagel. Usually, like, as soon as the fridge opens, he's like, oh, I'm up, I'm here. What can you give me? He's so tired. How beautiful. Amazing. I am still hungry. I'm gonna have that tuna quiche. I feel like this is kind of giving me the ick. So I ended up freezing half of it. I thought I was gonna eat it like for a while, but I don't know. I like tuna, but I think it's just I can't have too much of it, or then I'm like that with some seafood. Like, I could have sushi every single day of the week, never get sick of sushi, but cooked fish or even cooked salmon sometimes I can get sick of. I don't know why the raw stuff is just like fine to me, but I'm gonna heat this up because I'm still hungry. Like, I'm very hungry. I guess it's already noon. Ooh, I finished the water while I was out, duh. I made this the other day. I will link the recipe in case you missed it. Definitely needs salt, but this is another 13 grams of protein, which is exciting. He loves a pillow. He loves a blanket. He loves to be cozy. We have been on the couch all day. We've been sharing a pillow, like literally was cuddled in a blanket and sharing a pillow for a while. This is our usual, but I put on We're the Millers. Classic. Sorry. He's like, leave me be, I'm tired, I don't want to be touched. But I like to get in movement on Saturdays. I also like to do absolutely nothing, and so I've been doing nothing for the past few hours. And then I remembered, I need to drink water, like real bad. It's like 2, and I'm only 1 bottle down, which is really not good. You guys, look at my nails. They're so good right now. My real nails are going off right now, and I'm so proud of it. I'm very proud because I've mentioned a few times how I've always struggled with my nails. I've been like a cuticle picker, nail biter, all of the above forever, like since I came out of the womb. And I don't like to admit it, but they're really awesome right now. And I feel like I've been pretty good since like November. I've had some rough patches, of course, but they're so good. And I feel so much better with myself and put together and just like less insecure when my nails are looking good. And I didn't get them done or anything. I literally just paint them at home. But you get a good top coat and they're good. I just never want to pay to get them done, which is fair. Like, it's not cheap. And I thought about doing like a kit at home, but I'm like, I don't know. Is it good to be putting my hands in the UV thing? Or is that me just overthinking and it's like not that big of a deal? I have no idea. Honestly, I didn't do any research on this. All right, I should really go to the gym. I usually feed Duncan in a little over an hour, so that's perfect. I will go to the gym, come back and feed him, and then soon after that, I'll have to go pick up Keith from volleyball. He's like, well, if you really end up like doing something, I can always Uber home. And I'm like, I can pick you up, like it's not that big of a deal. But today is back and buys. I just looked at my workout and I am excited for it. It'll be a good one. I already have a sports bra on under this hoodie, so I just swapped out my sweatpants for leggings, added shoes, and we're ready to go. I do want my wrist straps, but I'm just gonna make my wrist straps and water bottle, and let's go do back and buys. Back and buys is potentially my favorite workout day, which is kind of funny because I don't think it's even the one I'm best at. I just like the exercises, even though sometimes it's hard to feel it in your back. But we started out with some lat pull downs, which is great. Then I did these high to low face pulls, I believe is what they're called. I really like face pulls. I do feel like you can feel these pretty good. Then I did some seated cable rows. Always a good exercise. I do find it more difficult with picking the right weight for these. these, but I try my best because you don't want it to be too easy, but I want to be able to pull the row as far as I'm supposed to pull it. I usually hold it once I pull it all the way. And then we ended up with some alternating bicep curls. These workouts usually go by pretty quick, so I did do 10 minutes of walking on the treadmill to make sure I did a long enough workout, and it was great. It feels so good to have that workout done. I really do typically enjoy back and buys day, and today was a pretty good day. There's only one other person in the gym, which was nice. There's some people playing basketball like next door, but no big deal. Third water bottle. I am getting hungry, but I'm gonna go pick Keith up from volleyball first. It's like 4:45, and he'll probably be done pretty soon. And then I'll probably come back and eat dinner, and we are definitely gonna be having leftovers. The Emily Mariko salmon bowl, and yes, I'm wearing my water bottle sling. I'm not going on like a hike or anything, but with how much water I have to be drinking, it's smart to just wear it. I'm gonna pack this baby up and go for a little drive. I just put the rice on. I'm about to have a quick snack because I'm so hungry. I am so excited for this bowl. It is literally so good. If you haven't tried it and this is stuff you'd like, I would highly recommend. I used to make it all the time when it first became viral, but we're back. And it's great. Like, it's just it's great food. I ate and then cleaned up the kitchen and living room area because we're gonna have some friends come to our apartment and play games and stuff. We have like a fire on the roof, so we're probably gonna go there. We might do s'mores. Well, I'm not gonna make any s'mores, but they're bringing s'more stuff, which is cute. And then we're probably gonna like play some games or whatever inside. So I'm not sure if we're gonna stay in the lounge areas or if we're gonna come to our apartment. So I wanted to clean it just in case. I also just got my reading done. This chapter was all about like genetics. I feel like he did a really good job about talking about how your genetics play a lot in what you do, but like he's not blaming like, you know, if you have these genetics, you're doomed for failure. You know, like, I don't know. It was really good tone. I have 2 chapters left, which is exciting. And I realized I didn't do my progress picture or body analysis scale. So I'm gonna do those right now. I don't like when I wait too late in the day to do them. I try to do them in the morning because then I just feel like it's less consistent, right? So I'm gonna get those done, and then I think all I have to do is continue working on the water. Ooh, I definitely need more protein. I should see what I'm at. I know I'm not at 100 yet though. I will say, because I've been eating, you know, such awesome sources of protein, I get so much more full. So like, for example, it's 7:51 and I'm only at 84 grams of protein. I still need at least 16. And I don't want food. Like, I want to be done eating for the night. I'm gonna eat it because it's the challenge I set, right? I ate great today. Like, I had great food. I didn't even like overdo it on the rice or anything, you know, from that bowl, because I knew I had a lot of protein to go with, so I didn't fill it as much with other ingredients. But I'm like, hopefully when we get back, I just want a snack. You know what? I think a serving of Greek yogurt is exactly 16 grams of protein. So maybe after we hang out with friends for a little bit, I'll do like a little Greek yogurt and I'll like sweeten it or something with like maple syrup, or I don't know, to get it as like a little nighttime sweet treat. I'm just like simply don't want anything, and I still have water to drink. So that is what I'm currently struggling with. I gotta eat earlier in the day, I think is part of it. So yeah, this new diet, it's more strict, but like it'll be really beneficial for me. I just gotta get a grasp on it. All right, I'm at least about to start my 4th and last water bottle before they get here, so that's good. Just gotta finish this one before the night ends. Perfect. I'm so tired. And also honestly really hungry. I'm having a quick little Greek yogurt bowl. 3/4 cup is exactly 16 grams of protein, which is exactly how much I need. We just like hung out, played games, talked, whatever for a while. And it was great. Like, I love a good friend time, but it's late and I'm exhausted. And I am excited to go to bed. I'm gonna add a little sugar-free maple syrup to sweeten it up, because plain Greek yogurt tastes like sour cream. And I'm not trying to eat a bowl of sour cream right now. But at the same time, I just want to get it down because it's late, like I said, and I'm hungry. But honestly, I was so full before, so like, it's okay that I waited. And with this, we complete 100 grams. Okay, and with that, day 5 is officially done. I ended at a solid 100 grams of protein. Everything else is done. I'm going to bed. I'm so excited to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not. And yeah, see you tomorrow.